video is about drug prevention. Using any illegal substance or medication other than when advised by a doctor can have everlasting consequences, and I'm here to discuss my experience with these consequences on this YouTube channel. Stay safe and enjoy the video. This is YouTube's fault. Help me. Join my Patreon today to be a part of this community that YouTube is trying to shut out. Thank you for all the support. I love you guys. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? How you doing, bro? Usually that would be two people talking, saying what's up to each other because they're friends. I have no friends. But if I wanted some, which drugs should I go around showboating? Which drugs should I let everyone know that I'm using? If you show these drugs to somebody, everybody wants to be your friend. Let's get the fuck right into it. While making this tier list, qualifications for the drugs on where they go in the tiers also depend on the quality of friends that you'll be getting from these drugs, as some of these drugs attract certain type of people. Those types of people that just want to be around you to do that drug, will even use you to do that drug, will turn you into the ops as soon as they had the chance, if they could do it and still get away and do that drug rather than you be okay. So let's get this tier list started with cocaine. Will you marry me? Anybody I've known who has cocaine, we end up being fucking tight. Homies. One of my good friends that I still keep in touch with to this day, I don't keep in touch with many people, but one of the homies that I do keep in touch with, he was the one who showed me cocaine. Now that is a good friend. Being around cocaine will also introduce you to good people, as they introduce you to very new experiences that you definitely need to try. So moving on to dabs. Dabs, everyone wants to be your friend. Honestly, I would put it in Will You Marry Me, but there is this tiny little subculture of people who will only be your friend because you smoke weed. Shut up. Doesn't exist with cocaine. With dabs, that subculture exists. You know, sometimes people just want to use you for your drugs, but more often than not, everyone wants to be your friend, and it's actually a quality friend, you know? Who doesn't want to sit there and smoke dabs? It's fun. Moving on. Yo, who invited this guy? I'll be nice to Kratom today. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling happy. I don't work my W-2 job. I don't have to go work for the man and report my taxes to the state every year. At least for today. And clock in and be told what to do. Cheers to that. It's 2:27 p.m. and we're already drinking, man. It's a good day to be alive. By the way, guys, I'm an example of what not to do and who you probably don't want to be like. If somebody asked me, yo, what kind of videos do you make? Just YouTube videos. If that says anything about who I am, I don't even want to show it to somebody when I'm talking to them face to face. Unless they're cool. Low key, I'd be showing people actually. I'm just kidding. But talking about Kratom, who the fuck invited this guy? Should we rob him? Honestly, you're an op, bro. Because like we can't even rob you and get profit off of you. Like you're not even like that weird plug who we're gonna decide to rob. Like nobody wants to hang out with you. Everyone thinks you're weird, and everyone only just hits you up to rob you. But you're not even that. There's no profit in you. You're just a bunch of bullshit. Which, where are you? You're a fucking piece of shit. You are actually just bullshit. I don't know why you exist. You are more than an op. You always deserve your own tier, but you don't deserve that time. You don't deserve the effort of me going like this and making another tier. Fuck you. Fuck anyone who does 7-0. I don't care what it does. I don't care how it feels. I don't care how it's pronounced. I don't care that it's a derivative of Kratom. I don't care which chemical it is of Kratom. I don't fucking care. Shut up! Shut up! Stop! 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 I don't care! I will always hate it! You will not convince me otherwise! Stop trying to! I hate you! Fuck! Got me stressing out! Moving on to opioids. This is a picture of a Perk 30. But when I talk about opioids, the ones I've tried are oxys and hydros. People might use you, to be honest. I say this every time. But everybody I ever known that got into opioids, they were already weird and they just got even weirder. when they did opioids. There's this one guy that I think of immediately every time I say that. He's a dude who robbed somebody in front of me. He always just had a gun around. He always like was just doing weird shit, you know, some criminal shit. And then this was at like age 14, 13, by the way. And then as we got older, he just started doing like perks. He started doing like hella opioids and shit, painkillers. He got real weird. He started scamming people. It was weird, bro. He's a weird guy. People might use you, dog. Sorry. Moving on to Adderall. I think everybody wants to be your friend. Even fucking school students would like to be your friend. I think Adderall is the top of this tier. It's almost moving up to Will You Marry Me? As I've met a lot of cool people off Adderall. I mean, I've met people at work who are just like, hey, yo, you want an Adderall? Who are prescribed it, who are taking it. And I'm like, yo, do you want one? Fuck yeah. And they usually end up being super cool. So I enjoyed the friends that I've had that liked Adderall. My homie that showed me cocaine loved Adderall, and I loved him, so love him. He's a cool guy. He's doing well, by the way. He just went to like a 3-month rehab. I did not have the balls to do that. I was about to, but I opted out. I'm a bitch. Moving on to I'm just kidding. Dextromethorphan, pussy. DXM. This is in your fucking bitch ass over-the-counter cough syrup like Delsym, Robitussin. If you have any other active ingredient other than DXM, don't do it. Only make sure DXM is the only ingredient on the label. If you're doing this to get high and you're trying to make friends, if you showed up to my house and I invited my friends over, or I had a little get together, cookout for like a UFC fight or something, and you showed up with a bottle of Delsym when I'm handing you a beer, oh no, I'm good, bro. Yo, who invited this guy? Because get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. Moving on to DMT. I think everyone wants to be your friend. This is why Joe Rogan got famous. Everybody loved Joe Rogan. I will say there is this tiny subculture that hates on DMT and is like, oh, I don't want to be your friend, but, you know, come on. Who wouldn't be down to touch God and see the heavens and see the tiny earth creatures and the elves and shit? Moving on to, and also anybody who does DMT, you're probably chill, so you attract cool people, you know? I gotta also, like I said, the criteria is the quality of friend that it attracts, and I think personally, the hippie, trippy, dippy type of people are kind of the coolest people. Rather than my coke boys out there. But my stem boys and the za boys, but you know. Moving on to vapes, which, oh, I love when we rank this because it gives me an excuse to hit the vape. Every time I mention the word vape, it makes me want to hit the vape. Can I hit your vape, bro? Yes, you can. Just let me talk and smack it for like 20 minutes before I hand it to you first. My girlfriend has experienced that her entire relationship with me. So, with that being said, don't smoke vapes, otherwise you are a fucking bitch. Everybody hates you. Nobody wants to be your friend if you smoke a vape. That's why I had to do that intro that way. Cheers. Yeah. Come on. This is actually how to make friends 101. If you're at work and you say, hey, do you want to go outside and hit my vape with me? Yeah, bro, what the fuck? All right, yeah. Yeah, bro, you seem chill as hell. And now you start talking about random shit and now you're friends. And it all started by asking, yo, bro, do you have a vape? Mine just died. Yeah, bro. For real? Can we go outside? Can I smack yours real quick? It's like slow right now. Yeah, bro. My boy! Will you fucking marry me? Moving on to lean. Sorry about that. I think my girl just got off work. Oh, no. She gets off in 2 hours. Oh, shit. I can play zombies. All right. Moving on to lean codeine promethazine. Not that I don't want my girl to come over. We're going to play Fortnite, but I was trying to pop a stream on for zombies real quick after I recorded this. Which, by the way, go check out my Twitch at MurbyBoo. It's in the description. And go check out my other gaming channel. I also stream here on YouTube, but just to Murby +. Just like this channel, but just add a +. Search it, subscribe. I appreciate it. Now let's talk about lean codeine promethazine, you know, the scissor. It's in Sprite when we call it lean, with some Jolly Ranchers probably. Almost want to put it here. Wait, what is this doing here? I didn't rank you yet. I almost want to put this here. But I guess if you're in that rich ass subculture and you're hanging out with a bunch of rich ass people, you guys are probably friends. You just also all like lean. It's a little bit more of a... We'll put it here for now because I can't decide, but it might go down here. Personally, I would only want to be friends with someone with lean because I would want to know how they got so much money and still are a drug addict. I'd want to learn from them and see if they could like mentor me or something. Like teach me how you function and make so much money to pay for this fucking habit because this is expensive as fuck. Coke, I don't care that it's expensive. I'll live out of my car. But moving on to Bud. The Zaza. Will you marry me? Please? Just like vapes, this sparks friendships, especially at work if you have a cart. Which, bring it on in here. Stop the cart hate. Don't do drugs, guys. Watch me do them instead. This is actually Sleep Aids, sponsored by all Sleep Aids. Thank you, America. It's a timeless. But, will you marry me, bro? I've made a good friend at work recently. I'm still only like a couple months new, as I hardcore relapsed on benzos and coke recently, and I lost my job. I damn near almost lost my relationship, and I damn near almost lost my life. But I've been feeding off the carts and feeding off the alcohol to survive. It's been treating me well. I know I need to... I know. Okay. Shut up. But I know I'm not going to wake up dead tomorrow. And I will say, I've made a great friend at this new job because all I had to do, I kept seeing him go outside. He comes back in. Yo, dude. I keep seeing you go outside. Do you have like a cart or something? Because we were already sort of talking about some video games and stuff. He was saying about like Marvel Rivals. He's like, yeah, you should try it. You said you liked Overwatch, right? I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, yeah, no, you should definitely try Marvel Rivals. It's all I'm playing right now, which I definitely do want to try Marvel Rivals. It looks fun. I keep seeing clips on it, so. And my brother says it's fun, so. But carts, dude. Long story short, let me smack the cart, and now we're actually homies. Dap him up every time he walks in. This is a while ago. We've talked a lot since, and super cool guy. Same with Bud. Dude, who doesn't want to sit around and smoke a joint? You guys talk about the most interesting things, the most deepest things, the most random things. This is where you sit and talk, or this is where you make friends. Come on. Will you guys marry me, please? Anybody who has these. Research chemicals. Honestly, people like you, but nothing more. I had a homie. He was my friend, but like we fell off and he sort of got a little weird once he started getting really addicted to cocaine. He was a big coke head. So much coke all the time. I remember when we did hang out a few times, I wanted to buy coke off him. I bought the coke and then we ended up just hanging out. I'm like, you want to just fucking hang out, bro? Yeah, dude. We'd hang out. The amount of times that he pulled out a bag to drop a new line or drop it on his hand and go like, wow, I thought I did a lot of coke. That man was a fucking coke head. And we ended up doing research chemicals. We ended up doing benzodiazepines, the bromazolam. It was in a vial and everything. Which benzodiazepine research chemicals, all research chemicals that we're talking about, you know, they could be a stimulant, psychedelic, 4-HCO-DMT, 2-fluoroacyl, 2-CK, fluorobrastic ketamine, whatever it is. Tease Lamb or Mazlam for the benzos. We bonded pretty well over doing this. I overdosed and almost lost my job during that time, and that was a few years ago. But, you know, I even ended up, after overdosing like that for a couple days, I traded him these for more coke, and we still hung out after that, so it was chill. It's just he was a little weird, so I liked him, but we couldn't keep being friends. I don't know. We didn't have much in common, I guess. But I know that's very personal ranking, but we're going to go ahead and rank that there because it's my fucking list, baby! Moving on to Amanita, 4-HCO DMT. These are fake shrooms. I know those are their own compounds, but these are shrooms that are sold to me as psilocybin. You lied. It's Amanita or 4-HCO DMT. That's what we're talking about. People like you, but nothing more. I've done you. I will do you again, probably. Just because I don't have a shroom plug, and you're the best I can get. As far as it goes. You're not my friend. You're just the vape shop worker. Moving on to acid LSD. I think everyone wants to be your friend if you pull out some acid LSD. Fuck. God damn it. I don't know. Nah, fuck that. Suck my cock. Acid LSD is great. Acid LSD is absolutely great. And everyone I've known who does it is great. I'm great. I do acid LSD, and I'm one of the coolest people I know, and I want to be my friend. So moving on to cigarettes. I think everyone wants to be your friend. There is a culture and a group, especially younger people, that will not touch a cigarette. I won't smoke them that often, even if someone offers me one. I'll take a couple hits of it, but like, maybe be friends to talk over it, but I don't know. Honestly, I'll put cigarettes here. They have aura and they're cool, but how many of us are actually really eager to smoke a cigarette? Personally, I'd rather just smoke this guy. Moving on to benzodiazepines. This is a picture of a Xanax popsicle talking about alprazolam, Valium, Klonopin. Unfortunately, benzodiazepines, I'm going to have to put you with these weirdos here because I haven't met the best people from doing benzodiazepines. There's a lot of criminals. There's a lot of scumbags. Because benzos just make you willing to do anything to get your next bar. And once you're on the bars, you don't give a fuck about anything. You actually become a criminal when you're barred out. So, moving on to crystal methamphetamine. I think weirdos want you as a friend. Your other tweakers, and those tweakers will use you to be your friend. But once you guys stop doing drugs, you're not friends anymore. That's a bad addiction right there. Moving on to Molly, MDMA. This might be controversial, but people like you, but nothing more. You're only people's friends at a rave. You know, you're only friends because you're happy and horny. Once that Molly wears off, you're not ever going to be friends again. Okay. Moving on to caffeine. Almost said acid LSD. Caffeine. Dude, you text a work group chat, yo, anybody want a Red Bull? You just made like 15 friends. All I'm going to say. Moving on to fentanyl. And a cup of coffee at a date in the morning. Cute. Moving on to fentanyl. You're an op. I'm sorry, fentanyl, but personally, if you come to me and you're like, yo, dude, you trying to do fentanyl? You're trying to kill me, bro. You're an op. You're a fucking op. Moving on to shrooms. Everybody wants to be your friend. Very healthy psychedelic as well, just like DMT. Yeah, don't have anything more to say about it. There's entire YouTube channels dedicated to shrooms. Moving on to crack. Yo, who invited this guy? You're not an op, but who invited this tweaker ass motherfucker? Now you got us living off the streets, bro. Moving on to heroin, you're an op. I watched Breaking Bad. You're not doing me like Jane. You're not doing me like Jane. I'm not doing it. No. Moving on to peyote. Like, dude, all of these, like, you're not making great friends with these. They're trying to kill you. They're trying to kill you. They're trying to set you up for lifelong addiction, but now you're just cracked out. Nobody wants to be friends with a crackhead. Who invited this guy? Should we rob him? Because maybe there's some money in crack. Maybe we can go around and sell it to crackheads or something. But moving on to peyotes. People like you, but nothing more, I guess. I wouldn't say everyone wants to be your friend, but I wouldn't say everyone hates you. You're kind of cool in GTA. Moving on to Delta 9, THC, P, X, Y, and Z. Fake carts sold at vape shops. Yo, who invited this guy? Where's somebody with a real cart? Why are you here? Are you under 21? You're low-keyed up! Oh, shit! Fake carts! Sorry, but not sorry. You're low-keyed up. If I pull up at a function and you pull out a Delta 9 koi cart. Yo. Anyone know who this guy here? I'm gonna be sus more than should we rob him. You're not worth robbing even. You're sus now. You're on my radar. Moving on to alcohol. Will you marry me? Hey, you want to go out and get a drink? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, you want to go out and get a drink? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, you want to drink this bottle with me? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, you want to come over and drink? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, you want to hop on the game and drink? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, you want to get drunk? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, do you like alcohol? Yes, we're friends now. Hey, have you ever drank before? Yes, we're friends now. Moving on to ketamine. Cheers, by the way. Very social drug. Yeah, it's a great one. Any nice date you go out to, you get a nice glass of wine. I mean, come on. You're getting married while you drink this. Let's be real. I'm going to be smoking a blunt and drinking when I get married. But then we have kids and then, yeah, you know, I'll stop that shit. But moving on to ketamine. Actually, the people who like ketamine are very strong for it. I'm going to put it here. Everybody wants to be your friend. Even the fucking psychiatric clinics are trying to befriend you now. I was doing ketamine therapy at my psychiatrist clinic. Psychiatry clinic. I like ketamine. Moving on to edibles. And I like anyone who does ketamine. They've all been pretty chill so far. Only met a few people who do it, but you guys in the comments seem pretty chill who do it. Moving on to edibles. Everyone wants to be your friend. You guys can eat a weed pizza over a game. Personally, I don't think a lot of people want to get married to people who do edibles because not a lot of people like edibles. It's a little more niche than dabs even. But, I mean, anybody who does edibles, you do weed. So, I mean, you're probably cool as fuck. I want to be your friend. I'm down to eat weed-infused wings with you. If you want. I mean, I can give you my number or something. Yeah, that's the tier list. These are the drugs that will attract quality friends and make you friends. Because if you're like me, you have none other than the drugs. We did it! I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for all the support. Go ahead and let me know how I did. Do you agree with my tier list? Let me know why. And let me know where you would rank these drugs and which drug has attracted the most friends for you. I love you guys. Have a good day, night, whenever you caught it. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.